Welcome to another episode of Explained by AI, where we take these complex topics and we break them down into something that hopefully makes a little bit more sense.
Yeah.
So today we're going to be diving deep into the world of cryptocurrency,
Okay.
specifically XRP and QRL.
Right.
Now you want to know which is the better investment.
Mm-hmm.
And that is precisely what we're going to uncover today.
Sound good.
So, these digital currencies, they may appear similar at first glance.
Yeah.
They're both built on blockchain technology.
Right.
But, when you start to delve deeper, their objectives and strategies really begin to diverge.
They do.
So let's start with XRP.
Okay.
It's been around for over a decade.
Yep.
It's really a major player when it comes to cross-border payments.
Mm-hmm.
What makes it so appealing?
Well, it boasts some very impressive transaction speeds.
Okay.
Handling over 1,500 per second.
Wow.
It also offers incredibly low fees.
Okay.
Typically just a fraction of a cent. Yeah, these characteristics make it a very attractive alternative to traditional systems like SWIFT, particularly for institutions that are looking to streamline international transfers.
Yeah, it's no wonder over 300 institutions,
Yeah.
including major banks like Santander, have partnered with Ripple, the company behind XRP.
Exact.
But, there's a potential vulnerability here
Yeah,
that we need to address.
for sure.
What happens when quantum computers become powerful enough to break existing encryption?
Well, that is the looming threat to most cryptocurrencies, including XRP.
Okay.
They rely on elliptic curve cryptography,
Right.
which is secure for now,
Okay.
but research suggests that a sufficiently powerful quantum computer could crack those private keys in mere minutes. Minutes.
Wow.
While Ripple does acknowledge the threat,
And
their
then-
plans for adapting are still a bit vague.
So while XRP is a speedster in the current landscape,
Yeah,
its long-term security is a big question mark.
it is.
This brings us to QRL, which seems to be taking a different approach
Yeah.
to this quantum challenge.
Absolutely.
So tell me about that.
So QRL, or Quantum Resistant Ledger, was designed with this threat in mind from the start.
Okay.
It uses something called lattice-based cryptography,
Okay.
which is a complex mathematical approach
I can imagine.
that is believed to be resistant even to the most advanced quantum computers.
So that sounds incredibly forward-thinking,
It is.
especially for long-term investors
Yes.
who are, concerned about the future of their assets.
Mm-hmm.
Does QRL sacrifice functionality for this enhanced security?
Not at all.
Really?
QRL goes beyond just being a digital currency.
Okay.
It's a robust blockchain platform.
Right.
It's capable of handling decentralized applications,
Mhm.
smart contracts,
Sure.
and scalable solutions.
So it's more than just a coin.
Much more.
It's an entire platform.
Exactly.
This versatility opens a world of possibilities
Yes.
for developers and businesses looking for quantum-secure blockchain solutions.
Sure.
So it's like comparing a specialized tool
Okay.
to a Swiss Army knife.
I like that analogy.
XRP excels at payments,
It does.
but QRL offers a broader range of functionalities that could be revolutionary across industries.
I think so.
So these solutions are already built into QRL.
They are.
There's no waiting for future upgrades or promises,
No,
making it, I would say, a more reliable choice
I think so.
for those seeking long-term security and functionality.
I agree with you.
So they both have their strengths.
They do.
How do they compare in terms of investment potential?
All right.
So XRP is currently a top 10 cryptocurrency
Yes.
with a large market cap
It is.
and a history of significant price gains.
Yes. It has.
So
So while it does have a strong market presence,
okay.
its massive circulating supply might limit potential for exponential growth.
Okay.
Think of it like this. The more of something there is,
Yeah.
the less valuable each unit becomes.
Right. Basic economics.
Exactly.
Supply and demand.
Yep. There's also the uncertainty surrounding Ripple's ongoing legal battles with the SEC,
Right.
which creates some risk for investors.
Yeah. Those legal battles are definitely something to watch.
For sure.
Where does QRL stand in terms of market position and potential?
Well, QRL is still relatively under the radar,
Okay.
which means it has a lot more room for growth,
Okay.
especially as awareness of quantum computing increases. And early adopters, particularly institutions seeking long-term quantum secure solutions, are starting to recognize QRL's potential.
So we have XRP, the established player with some hurdles to overcome,
Yes.
and QRL, the up-and-comer, with significant potential.
That's a good way to put it.
Let's address the skeptics out there.
Okay.
Some might question QRL's current lack of mainstream recognition.
Yeah.
Why should they consider QRL now?
Well, think back to the early days of Bitcoin.
Well,
Those early adopters.
yeah.
They faced skepticism and ridicule,
For sure.
but they had the foresight
They did.
to see the potential of a technology that was ahead of its time.
Ahead of its time.
And their early investments paid off significantly.
Yeah.
QRL could be on a similar trajectory.
So it seems like recognizing the inevitability of quantum computing
Right.
and its impact on the crypto landscape is key.
It is.
Would you say that's a fair statement?
Absolutely. It's not a matter of if quantum computing will disrupt the industry. It's a matter of when.
Right.
QRL is positioning itself not just to survive this shift, but to thrive in it.
Right.
And that's an attractive proposition for any forward-thinking investor.
I think that's a great place to leave it for part 1.
Okay.
We'll be back with more on XRP and QRL right after the break.
So we've been exploring how QRL tackles that quantum challenge head-on.
Right.
It's not just about waiting for the inevitable, you know? It's about being prepared today.
Right.
So let's dive a little deeper into what makes QRL stand out.
Okay, I'm particularly interested in this lattice-based cryptography.
Okay.
You mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
It sounds like a really complex concept.
It can be.
Could you break that down for us?
Sure. So imagine like a multi-dimensional lattice,
Okay.
a complex grid of points.
Right.
Lattice-based cryptography relies on the difficulty of solving mathematical problems
Okay.
within this structure.
Mm-hmm.
Even with the immense processing power
Yeah.
of quantum computers, these problems are believed to remain incredibly hard to solve.
So it's not just about, creating a stronger lock.
Yeah,
It's about creating a whole new type of lock
right.
that these quantum keys can't open.
Precisely.
Okay.
This is what sets QRL apart from many other cryptocurrencies
Okay.
that are still vulnerable in the face of these quantum advancements.
Yeah.
XRP, for instance,
Mhm.
while currently secure,
Yeah.
doesn't offer this inherent resistance.
That makes QRL a truly forward-thinking investment.
I believe so.
But beyond security,
Yeah.
what other advantages does QRL offer?
Okay.
You mentioned its functionality as a blockchain platform.
Right. That's a key point.
Yeah.
So while XRP primarily focuses on facilitating transactions between financial institutions, QRL is designed to be a much more versatile platform.
Okay.
It supports smart contracts,
Right.
which are essentially self-executing agreements written in code.
So instead of relying on intermediaries,
Yeah.
these contracts can automate processes,
Exactly.
making them more efficient and secure.
Yes,
That opens up a lot of possibilities
it does.
for various industries.
Absolutely.
Like what?
Think about supply chain management,
Oh.
where smart contracts could track goods and verify authenticity.
Uh-huh.
Or decentralized finance, where QRL could support the creation of new financial instruments and applications.
So it seems like QRL is building a foundation for a future
Yeah.
where blockchain technology is, deeply integrated into our everyday lives.
Yes,
And not just limited to financial transactions.
I agree.
Okay, so this broader vision
Mm-hmm.
is another reason why QRL could be such an attractive investment.
Definitely.
It's not just about securing digital currencies.
Yeah.
It's about securing a future where blockchain technology plays a central role.
Absolutely.
All right, let's talk more about the investment side of things.
Okay.
We know XRP has a large market cap
Right.
and has seen some significant price gains.
Yes.
What about QRL? What makes it stand out to investors?
Well, one of QRL's key advantages is its scarcity.
Okay.
Unlike XRP, which has a large and potentially inflationary circulating supply,
Right.
QRL has a fixed maximum supply.
Okay.
So there will never be more than a certain number
Yeah.
of QRL tokens in existence.
So that scarcity creates a sense of value and exclusivity.
Yes.
Like a limited edition collectible or something.
Exactly.
So as demand for QRL increases
Yeah,
and the supply remains fixed, the price is likely to rise.
that's right.
Basic economics,
You got it.
supply and demand.
It's a fundamental principle.
Yeah.
And the scarcity, combined with QRL's future-proof technology and growing community,
Yeah.
makes it a very compelling investment opportunity.
Speaking of community, we know that a strong community can be a really powerful indicator
Yes,
of cryptocurrency's long-term potential.
it can.
What's the QRL community like?
The QRL community is very passionate
Okay.
and actively engaged in the project's development.
That's good.
This strong community support fosters innovation
Okay.
and contributes to the overall growth
Hmm.
of the ecosystem.
That's a good sign.
It is.
That's a positive sign for the future of QRL.
It is a positive sign.
Okay. But, every investment carries some risk.
Of course.
What are some potential risks associated with QRL?
Well, one risk is that the development of quantum computing might not progress as rapidly as anticipated.
Okay.
So the threat that QRL is specifically designed to address could be further out on the horizon
Right.
than some predict.
That's a fair point.
Yeah.
But, even if that's the case,
Mm.
QRL's versatility as a blockchain platform
Right.
and its focus on security still make it I would say, a solid long-term investment. Are there any other risks to consider?
Competition is another factor.
Okay.
While QRL is a leader in the quantum-resistant space,
Yeah.
there are other projects emerging as well.
Okay.
So it's crucial to keep an eye on the competitive landscape
Right.
and see how things evolve.
So it's not just about being ahead of the curve today.
Exactly.
It's about staying ahead of the curve
Right.
as technology continues to advance.
Yes.
Are there any other risks that you think investors should be aware of?
Well, regulatory uncertainty
Okay.
is a risk that applies to all cryptocurrencies,
Yeah.
including QRL.
Right.
Governments around the world are still grappling with how to regulate this emerging asset class,
Yeah.
and any new regulations could impact the value of any cryptocurrency.
Okay, so that's an important reminder.
Yes.
That, thorough research
Yeah.
and understanding the inherent risks
Right.
are crucial
Yes.
before making any investment decisions.
Absolutely.
Well, we've covered a lot of ground today.
We have.
From exploring the differences between XRP and QRL
Yes.
to delving into the potential impact of quantum computing.
We have.
We've also discussed the investment potential of both cryptocurrencies,
Right.
highlighting QRL's strengths in security functionality and long-term vision.
Yes.
And we've also examined the risks,
Yes.
emphasizing the importance of staying informed
Right.
and adaptable in this rapidly evolving space.
For sure.
So we provided a lot of information to consider.
We have.
But the decision ultimately rests with each individual investor.
It does.
So you know what resonates with you.
Yeah.
What are your priorities when considering an investment
Right.
in the cryptocurrency world?
These are the questions each listener needs to ask themselves.
Yeah.
Which project aligns with your vision of the future?
Right.
Which offers the best balance of risk and potential reward? Only
Yeah.
you can answer those questions.
We've spent this deep dive exploring XRP and QRL, two cryptocurrencies that despite some surface similarities offer very different value propositions.
Yeah, we've really seen how XRP has carved out a niche in the world of traditional finance, facilitating fast and cost-effective cross-border payments.
But we've also talked about its vulnerability to the looming threat of quantum computing.
Right, a technological wave that could fundamentally reshape the entire cryptocurrency landscape.
Yeah, and that's where QRL really sets itself apart.
It does.
This proactive approach to security, using quantum-resistant cryptography, makes it a truly future-proof choice.
It does.
For investors who are looking beyond the immediate horizon.
Exactly.
But it's not just about security, though.
Right.
QRL's versatility as a blockchain platform, capable of supporting a wide range of applications, adds another layer of appeal.
For sure.
From decentralized finance to supply chain management, the potential use cases for QRL's technology are vast.
They are.
And continue to expand as developers explore its capabilities.
Yeah, for sure.
So as we wrap up this deep dive into XRP and QRL,
Okay.
the question remains,
Yeah.
which one emerges as the better investment?
Well, that's a complex question with no easy answer.
Right.
Both have their strengths and weaknesses.
Of course.
XRP enjoys a strong market presence
It does.
and has demonstrated its utility in the financial world.
It has. But its vulnerability to quantum threats and the ongoing regulatory challenges faced by Ripple,
Right.
it could cast a shadow of uncertainty over its long-term prospects.
Yeah, they do.
QRL, on the other hand, represents a bolder bet on the future.
I would agree.
Its quantum resistance offers peace of mind.
Mm-hmm.
In a world where technological advancements are rapidly changing the rules of the game,
Absolutely.
its versatility as a platform opens doors to a wider range of applications,
Yes.
potentially positioning QRL as a foundational technology in a blockchain-powered future.
I think that's a very real possibility.
So ultimately, the choice comes down to your individual investment philosophy and risk tolerance.
Right.
Are you seeking short-term gains in a familiar market?
Yeah.
Or are you looking to invest in a technology that's ahead of its time, poised to capitalize on the inevitable shift
Yeah,
towards a quantum future.
that's the question.
We've provided you with the information to make an informed decision.
Hopeful.
Now it's time to weigh the options.
Yes.
Consider your priorities
Right.
and choose the path that aligns with your vision of the future of finance.
I think that's a good way to put it.
The cryptocurrency space is dynamic and constantly evolving.
Always.
Staying informed, doing your own research, and remaining adaptable are essential for success in this exciting and potentially transformative market.
Couldn't agree more.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into XRP and QRL.
It's been a pleasure.
Do you have any topic that you would like to have explained?
Yeah.
Drop in the comments.